Hi, this is Marty Wilford, San Diego Gulls hockey team assistant coach, and you're listening to D-League Radio.
This is Trip. They said they needed somebody whose mic demeanor matches how the D-League get it hype inside that ice arena. For live action analysis and highlights, you need to let your host on the mic, Mr. Reichert, be the light to lead you through life between the pipes. Incite like an encyclopedia. Look inside yourself, find the fight to compete in you. Get in while you can, the numbers doubling fast. Asses in the seats and snot bubbles on the glass. Sign your name on the line for your spot and lock it up. This is hockey. We'll see who talking tough when they drop the puck. Try to keep your teeth and knock it up. Sorry about your luck. You should probably go sit down somewhere safe and get doctored up. Turn it up loud, let it knock in your truck. Or in the office, sound waves ripple through coffee cups. Come on. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com, let's talk it up. Log on, lock it in, and lock it up. It's dleagueradio.com, let's talk it up. Lace your skates up or sit back, reading the tea leaves. You are now tuned in to the D-League. If you ain't bumping this in your ride, you need a DD. You are now tuned in to the D-League. Leave the TV, come and see it in 3D. You are now tuned in to the D-League. It's the best podcast in the biz, better believe me. You are now tuned in to the D-League.
And hello again, everybody. You can cut the electricity in here with a knife. It is the first game in Central Iowa D-League history today between the Stampede and the Wanderers, coming to you live from Bucks Arena in Urbandale, Iowa. I'm Patrick McFarland, alongside my fellow Squirrel alum Pete Van Houweling, and we are happy to bring this game to you today between the Stampede and the Wanderers.
Patrick, it's great to be here. This inaugural game, the inaugural season. And we have a brand new team in the Wanderers, and we have a returning team in the Stampede today.
That's right, and it's been a long road to get this league up and running. Pete, you've been real instrumental in getting it there, but it's got to be exciting today to actually be on the ice playing hockey.
Well, it's gratifying on a number of levels to see us actually take the ice, and everybody out there in their new CIDL jerseys and socks and the like. And we have the Wanderers in red. They will be going from left to right on your YouTube screen today, and the Stampede they'll be wearing donning their alternate jerseys, I guess, or they're orange. They have a curious selection, and they wear teal sometimes and orange another time. They're the most fashionable team in CIDL, but they'll be back this year, captained by Eric Chabak and Patrick Zimborski is the captain of the Wanderers. Both constructed their teams a week ago at the draft, and I think they both did a very good job. And ironically, both wear number 11.
All right, makes it easy to know who the captains are.
Yeah.
I will remind everybody that D-League Radio is brought to you by Soch Cherry, Screen Printing and Sewing, your short-run garment decorating specialist. Also by Red Dragon Herb Custom Blended Tea, and by the Keg Stand. The Keg Stand is the primary sponsor of D-League Radio now in their third year of sponsorship, and they're located out at 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines with 90 beers on tap. And we are underway. The puck has been dropped, and the first game in CIDL history is underway. Wanderers control play now. Hannah Haas for the Stampede. Haas into the zone, loses control. Wanderers back the other way. Brott sends it up into the zone. Stampede whiffing at a clearing attempt at Shabak. Now behind the Stampede net, centered out in front. Hannah Haas blocks it, goes puck into the net, and we have a goal.
I think Austin Taylor got the goal on that, number 17.
That was quick. And
for the Wanderers.
Just like that, 40 seconds in, the Wanderers have scored the first goal in CIDL history and the first goal in franchise history.
Well, Austin Taylor, if that was you, in fact, putting that in on the backhand, congratulations, young man, you're in the history books.
All right, puck is dropped now, and we have the Stampede, that is 39 DeCellis into the zone, shoots it high over the net, and it will ricochet out of play, and we'll get a whistle here.
I noticed after that first 48 seconds, the Wanderers changed up their forwards at least, a couple of them, and now they're going for change back on the defense as well.
Quick line changes, that's always a good key to keeping fresh late into the game.
Yep, both teams have changed up now. Good to see.
Face off to the right of Sam Halston. And the puck goes through the goal mouth. Wanderers able to get it to the blue line, but not out. Kept in momentarily. Now it'll be cleared to center. Stampede retreating. It's Zach Lee. He'll just backhand it out to center. Chasing it down into the corner, that's Schwenker. Schwenker will get there first in his own corner. Send it out back to center. Stops on the blue line, now cleared away. Jeremy Sandy into the zone with it. Sandy looking ahead. Face-off circle, takes a shot that's wide.
Jeremy Sandy sporting a playoff beard already this early in the season. He's optimistic.
It's never too early to get that started, right? 7:55 to go, first period. Wanderers lead 1-0. Stampede control it at center. Zach Lee into the zone. Play it between the circles. Hard shot goes wide of Halston. Tip-in attempt. Stopped out in front. Now back out in front. Nobody there.
Couple great opportunities for the Stampede there.
Stampede keep at the blue line there. Shabak centers one. Shot goes wide. That was 87 Jeremy Dove on the shot. Now a centering attempt that is ricocheted clear into the corner. Wanderers trying to get their feet under him here. Now kept at the point. Shot wide by Zach Lee from the far point. And now puck knocked out to center. Shabak able to get it there and clear to center. Jeremy Sandy gives over to Zach Murray. Zach Murray loses it just inside the zone. Ricochets into the corner. Shabak not out. Now face-off circle. Sandy, shots blocked. Back to the point. Carlisle. Back out to center now for the Stampede.
Smart outlet pass by Scotty Carlisle there to get into a centerman coming up the ice with the momentum.
Jeremy Dove on the attack. He loses the puck, and now the Wanderers will come back the other way. Zach Murray going for a change, just dumps it in. Joe Elmore hard around the boards, back out to center. Chase Robinson back into the zone. Stampede are there, though, and they're going to be able to set it up for a clear. Puck comes back out to center. Now dumped back in by the Wanderers. Play at center. Robinson just dumps it again. Ricochets off the boards and played out by the goaltender. That's Rich Penico.
Veteran goaltender Rich Penico.
Hasn't been tested since the goal early on. There's Waters. Centering attempt. It's knocked away by the Wanderers. Puck comes out of the zone and played back in, and we're going to have a delayed offside. Stampede have to clear. 15:50 to go, period one. Wanderers lead 1-0 on the early goal. Now centering attempt by the Stampede. Broken up. Now dumped deep by Joe Price. Played behind the net by Braden, around the boards and out.
Nice pinch by Joe to keep that puck in the zone.
Puck goes all the way down. We'll have an icing call here. And a slight break in the action. 15:30 to go, period one. Wanderers lead the Stampede 1-0. Getting back to our sponsors for just a moment, which I was not able to complete before we started. The So Cherry Screen Printing offers custom jerseys and uniforms for any sport, original art screen printing for any occasion. They have no minimum order. You can order one or you can order 50, and they have a multitude of garment decorating options for screen printing, embroidery, or anything else. Options to fit any budget. Face-off won by the Stampede from the point, fired deep by Price. Collected there by the Wanderers, but not out. Now a centering attempt here to Waters. Waters' shot goes wide. Collected over on the far boards now. Stampede keep it in, but now out of the zone with some speed. Here comes Samborski. Samborski's in by himself. Samborski on Penico. Stopped by Penico. He's sliding backward. That puck stays out of the net, though, and we'll get a face-off. Rich Penico was equal to the task on that one.
Well, there's the save of the season so far, and we're just a little over 5 minutes in, but what a great save on the breakaway by Rich Penico, and he closed the pillows on him. It almost slid into the net himself.
It did.
Which would result in a goal if the referee can determine that.
Correct. Samborski right off the face-off. Shot goes wide of Penico. Behind the net, Stampede. Clearing attempt is blocked. In the corner is Charlie Marriott. Marriott battles for it. Wristed out of there, but not out by Merrill. Kept at the point. Still in the zone, but the Stampede able to get it out as Zach Lee backhand is all the way down the ice. Collected there by Joe Brott. Sends it cross ice now. Out of the zone come the Wanderers with some speed up the far boards. Looking for the centering pass, nobody there. Stampede able to break it up, and here's DeCellis coming back the other way.
Yeah, great play by Curtis to get back on that and intercept that centering pass. And transition quickly.
DeSellis loses control right as he crosses the blue line, and the Wanderer is able to chip it back out to center. Hannah Haas battles for it there, able to knock, that would be 17 for the Wanderers, Austin Taylor off the puck. Now behind the Wanderers' goal, Stampede keep it in the zone from the point. Zach Lee sends it to the far corner. Schwenker there, chips it out to center. Here's Chase Robinson. Passed in at the blue line over to Sandy. Sandy loses control of it. Robinson fans on a pass there. Now it goes into the corner. Robinson back to the point. Murray Birding there. Birding sets it up. Goes cross ice now to Brock. Passes wide, and DeSellis will be able to get it out to center. Hannah Haas over the blue line. One person to beat, but she loses the puck. Stays in the zone. Here's Zach Lee. Lee, a hard shot is gloved by Samantha Halston. We'll get a whistle. Nice save there.
Nice save. Sam picking that run right out of the air.
Might have been going wide, but it never hurts to grab those.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed so far, Patrick, is that we're seeing some pretty quick transitions in this game from offense to defense, and making that adjustment and breaking out of their zones really well.
Yep, it's nice to see that so early when the teams are unfamiliar with each other to be able to do that. Face off to Halston's right is won by the Stampede, but the puck is over the line, and now with some speed is Samborski. Ricochets back out to center, and now setting it up go the other way is Jeremy Dove. He will just send it all the way down. They wave off the icing. Now they call it. Looked like icing. And with 11:50 to go, we'll have a face-off all the way down in the Stampede end.
Yeah, the referee behind the plate is the one that's really responsible for that call, and he did in fact call the icing when the first official looked like he'd waved it off.
Reminder that D-League Radio is also brought to you by Red Dragon Herbs, custom blended tea. They've got loose leaf herbal teas from all around the world. Popular flavors include anti-inflammatory, Turkish apple, and the ever-popular chai. Face-off won by the Stampede. Clearing attempt doesn't go get, and now another opportunity. They score. No, that looked like a goal. They're waving it off, though. I thought that went in the net.
I thought it went in the net, too. And
bounced out.
While we have video of the game, we do not have video replay of the game, but it looked like it had bounced out pretty quickly on the shot by Stovey.
Sure looked like it did there.
Yeah, and that was a defensive breakdown by the Stampede there. They let Stovey stand completely on his own over there on that weak side post.
Yeah, he had nothing but the goalie in front of him.
No, all he had to do was wait for the puck to come to him. Let it do some of the work.
Stampede can't clear it, and here's Stovey again. Loses control right in front of the face-off circle, though, and here comes the Stampede back the other way. Andy Allen battling at center. Allen again up with it right in front of the benches. Now has some room, skates it in. Allen into the zone. Between the circles, loses control. 3 Wanderers are there to knock it back out to center. Wristed back in by Elmore. Wanderers behind their own goal. That's number 6, Mark Braden. Braden backhands it up the boards, but it's intercepted by Dove. Dove, shot goes wide, round the boards. Kept at the blue line there by Elmore. Now to be just knocked back out to center by the Wanderers. 10 minutes to go in the period, 1-0 still. Wanderers lead on the early goal.
Nice job by Price to be back on that play and knock that dump into the zone down and clear right away.
Well, the Wanderers get it deep, but the Stampede able to get it out to the point, but not out of the zone. Kept in deep now. Now it's wristed out to center, and Jeremy Dove's going to have some real estate to skate with. Jeremy Dove, one-on-one, comes up the far circle, takes a shot. Halston makes the save. It ricochets behind her, but goes wide.
Almost went under her arm on the stick side.
And there's another save by Halston. She goes down to a knee to block that one with her pads.
Yeah, it looked like that was deflected just over the crossbar.
Puck stays in the zone, but now skated back out to center. Stampede take a breath here as Joe Price collects it in his own zone. Gets it to Dove. Dove moves it over to Waters. Waters up the far boards into the zone. Battles there with Schwenker. Waters able to come up with it again, goes around the boards with it. Into the far near corner. Now at the blue line, and the puck centered right out in front. Nobody there, though. Schwenker able to just guide it into the corner. Battle for it there. Left to the point. Shot. Blocked. Back into the corner. Waters there for the Stampede, sustaining some pressure. Now goes cross ice to Price.
Smart pass across ice to Price.
Price pinches in deep with it. Now loses control of the puck. And the Wanderers will get it cleared out to center here to take a break with 8:30 to go here in period 1. Wanderers get a partial fire wagon change here on this one. That goes deep into the Stampede zone now, but they'll clear it right back out to Jacob Brott. Brott tries to go cross ice. Now, long pass goes over the stick of Waters into the corner. There is Joe Brott for the Wanderers. And intercepted. Here come the Stampede right in front. Opportunity denied there as Dave Copland came in hard with it. Jeremy Sandy kind of checked into the board. We're going to get a penalty for that, I do believe, as Dave Copland checked Sandy into the boards. Referee's arm is up, and that is going to be a penalty. Maybe they just blew it dead for that. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Arm went up like there was going to be a penalty call, but maybe it was just a warning.
I think it might have been a delayed offside on that one.
Oh.
But, yeah, at first I thought it was a penalty as well, Patrick.
Well, even the broadcasters are still in preseason form right now.
So we don't have our first penalty of the season yet.
Okay. Shot off the faceoff there by Waters is stopped by Halston. Now the play continues right faceoff circle just in front of us. Another shot by Waters goes wide. Stampede able to keep. That's Shabak. Shabak battles along the boards now. It squirts out to center. Zach Lee there for the Stampede.
Zach Lee smartly there for the Stampede. He knew to get back and take that middle ice away.
Austin Taylor will send it all the way down. This is going to go for no icing. They wave it off as Zach Lee corrals it behind his own net for the Stampede. Zach Lee facing a little bit of pressure there from Samborski. Gets it to center. Intercepted there by Taylor. Taylor loses it. Down to a knee is Joe Brott, gets it into the zone. Stampede get it right back out. Now with some speed, here's Merrill. Delayed offsides, the Stampede have to clear. And here's Murray Birding coming back the other way for the Wanderers. Has it go off his stick. Over to Taylor. Taylor loses it to DeCellis. DeCellis over the blue line with some real estate. DeCellis takes a shot. Stopped by Halston. Deflection right out in front. And now into the corner. Samborski will just send it hard around the boards and get it all the way out.
Sam's had a strong game so far. Everything that she's been able to see, she stopped, and even one she didn't see, she stopped.
She has.
Yeah. Yeah, because it may be Wanderers 1-0 on the scoreboard, but territorial-wise, it is all Stampede down in that end pretty much.
They've had a number of opportunities, and she's been equal to all of them thus far. Stampede coming back the other way. 5:40 to go, period 1. Into the corner. Shabak has it go off his stick. Schwenker able to cancel him there. Puck goes back to center. A race for it there will be won by Tom Stovey. Stovey sends it over to Zach Murray. Murray canceled out by Zach Lee. Now Hannah Haas, not out of the zone. Sends a cross ice, that's Matt Whips. Cleared but not out. Kept again at the blue line. Ricochets out in front between the face-off circles. Doesn't get all the way to Pennico. And DeCellis will just send it right back out to center. Schwenker chips it right back in. Cross ice pass now to Zach Lee. Zach Lee back out to center. Play continues in the neutral zone now. Puck comes up the near boards into the Stampede end. Jeremy Dove able to pick it up there. Goes around his net. Up the far boards. Jeremy Dove still with it out of the zone now. In front of the benches now. He loses the puck. Tanner Robinson. Chase Robinson is there. And he will just send it in. Nobody there though for the Wanderers. Cleared back out to center by Zach Lee. Here's Scott Carlisle into the zone, but off his stick, and Schwenker sends it around for the Wanderers. Robinson skates it out of the zone. Play up the boards right in front of the benches. Here's Robinson. Chase Robinson into the zone. Loses control of the puck. Scott Carlisle overskates it, but then backhands it out of trouble and out of the zone. Wanderers will collect it in their own, behind their own blue line with 4 minutes to go here in the period. Pass sent down the ice, but nobody there. That will actually go for an icing as Mark Braden was still on the wrong side of the red line there. So face-off will come all the way back down. And I will remind everybody that D-League Radio is also brought to you by the Keg Stand at 3530 West Town Parkway. They've got over 90 beers on tap. A complete listing of the beers they feature. A beer menu and a beer board, a full menu of some of the best food in town, and food specials every day, Monday through Friday. They're open to 2 a.m. 7 days a week. Off the face-off, the Stampede have to go back into their own zone to collect it. Play right in front of the benches now as Charlie Marriott tries to send it ahead, but it's deflected by Andy Allen. Into the zone now for the Wanderers. Samborski playing in his own zone. A little triangular passing to get the puck out of the zone now, and they will. Intercepted, though, by Dove at center. As it go off his stick. Still playing in the neutral zone. Now the Wanderers try to attack. Samborski had it and lost it. And now Mark Braden. Over to Marriott. Over the blue line. Marriott. He's got Carlo battling. He's able to get a shot off, though, and Pennico able to make the save and steer it into the corner. Carlisle sends it around behind the goal. Stampede. Move it back out to center. Murray Birding there for the Wanderers. 2:30 to go, period one. Wanderers lead 1-0 on a goal in the first minute of the game. Bucket center, a fan on a pass attempt there is Price, and now Samborski over the line. Loses it just as he was ready to shoot. Price not out. Kept there, centering pass, deflected right out in front. Pennico down.
Another great save by Rich.
Another opportunity, the puck is now up on the netting. And now we'll get a whistle as Rich Pennico made a great save there.
He's had a couple of good saves. He stoned Patrick Samborski on that breakaway, and that was an equally good save right there. I didn't know an old man could be that quick.
He's surprisingly spry, isn't
yeah, he is. You know, I'm really surprised at how well everybody is staying in their lanes and the back checking is taking place in this game, too. Normally, you know, you don't see that until you're a couple of games into the season and everybody kind of finds out where they are and how they respond in relationship to their teammates. But we're seeing some very good team play here so far in this first period.
Without question. So right off the face-off, the Wanderers had a shot, but it was blocked out in front, now sent back the other way by the Stampede. They're able to collect it deep in the offensive zone. Passing attempt doesn't make it to its end. Now there's a hard shot from the point there. That was Zach Lee. It goes way over the goal. Now Waters. Waters now back to the point again for Lee. Lee has it go into his feet, and Robinson will just chip it back out to center. And now Pennico is going to come out of his goal to play that one out of the zone as Jeremy Sandy was bearing down on him with some speed. And now we're going to get a whistle here. I believe we have an offsides with just under a minute to go.
Yeah, we do, and that's one of those plays where you'd like to have it back because you had numbers. It was a 3-on-2, but you shouldn't be making that pass at the blue line. The best thing to do is to just chip it by the guy or chip it deep into the zone where the two other attackers are rather than try and make a pass.
38 seconds to go in the period. Face-off just outside the Wanderers, and they win the face-off, control the puck, but still in the zone. Didn't get it out. Elmore centers it to Waters. Waters tries to stick handle. Puck is right in front of Halston. The puck is loose. She doesn't see it. Puck squirts just wide of the goal. Wanderers can't get it out. It's kept again at the blue line. Now taken away, and Jeremy Sandy has nothing but green in front of him, but he is knocked off the puck by a speeding Zach Lee. 10 seconds to go in the period. Kept. Nope, that's going to score it out at the blue line. And with 5 seconds, here come the Stampede. One last opportunity. 3, 2, 1. No shot attempt. Now there is, and that will count, but Halston makes a save.
Oh, well played first period. Surprisingly well for the first period with, the whole new lineups for both teams. And I think we saw that they must have done a little game planning and some X's and O's in the locker room beforehand because, as mentioned earlier, Patrick, we're seeing guys staying in their lanes and getting back, taking lanes away. You know how hockey is. It's all about time and space.
Yep.
And we're seeing a good job of all that being executed so far.
A lot of people who know positioning, know where they're supposed to be. I think the one thing that will come with time is the precision of the shooting and the passing, and that may be the one thing that isn't quite in mid-season form yet, but as we move along, I'm sure that will improve.
Yeah, positionally, we're seeing some good play. The other stuff, yeah, that will get better as the season goes on. We saw Rich come up with a couple of big saves. They scored one early on, but he's been standing on his head a couple of times.
Right.
And Sam has not been real. I mean, she's been tested, but most of those shots are coming from around the face-off circle and from some pretty good angles, at least for her field of vision to see him and save him. But the Stampede did have time in zone. They did win the time in zone, and they did win the shots on goal in that period.
Yeah, they had a noticeable advantage.
Yeah. So is it a matter of time before we see the Stampede ring one up here and tie this thing up, you think?
I would think if they keep attacking the way they have, yeah, they ought to be able to get one past Halston at some point. But so far, they have not been able to. So we faced it off here in the second period. Wanderers had a brief opportunity, but the puck is back out at center now. Wanderers now skating right to left as we have an offside here. Reminder, the D-League Radio is brought to you by Cherry Screen Printing and Sewing, your short-run garment decorating specialists. They offer custom jerseys or uniforms of any sport. They have no minimum order. You can order 1 or you can order 50. They have options to fit any budget. So 19:20 to go, period 2. Face off here at center. Stampede. Move it ahead now into the zone. That's Samborski for the Wanderers. Collects it. Moves it around, but not out. Hannah Haas, the shot didn't get all she wanted on it, but she was able to get it to Pennico, but he's able to make the save. That's Halston.
Yeah, and another one where Sam saw it all the way and made the save.
Nobody in front of her, so that was definitely helpful there.
Nah, she's been solid in net so far.
Definitely. Wanderers behind their own goal. Here's Birding. Birding knocked down in the corner. Now that's Merrill going down for the Stampede. Wanderers clear it out. With some speed, here comes Matt Whips. Matt Whips shoots it right in on Pennico, down to make a save. Deflection. As another opportunity, they score. Matt
Whips on the rebound.
Off the rebound from his own shot. Pennico went down and couldn't get back to his feet in time to make the second save, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, good thing that Matt Whips was able to elevate that puck and get it over Rich, because Rich even on his back or on his tummy is still takes up a lot of space in that net. He's a big guy, but Whips was Johnny on the spot. He followed his shot toward the net. It came out to that side. He played the angle, picked it up, and fired it right over Rich, and now we have a 2-0 lead.
All right, 18 minutes to go, period 2. The Wanderers now, with their first 2 goals in team history, have a 2-0 lead. Stampede looking to answer. Scott Carlisle sends it to Andy Allen. Allen fights through to get the puck. Now he's in the zone. Shot right in on Halston. She sees it all the way and makes a save. We'll get a whistle.
Right in the breadbasket on that one, and there she is again. And the Stampede have got to be on the bench shaking their heads going, what do we, we're down 2-0, but why? you know, it's certainly not Rich. He got left hanging on that one, but
Sure.
with all the opportunities they've had, and I think the reason why is Sam Halston in net so far.
I think the positioning has been solid.
It has been.
Wanderers get it out of the zone now with some speed is Marriott. Marriott all the way down. We're going to get an icing though, as it was the Wanderers who fired that one down the ice, and so the puck will come right back down. D-League Radio is also brought to you by Red Dragon Herbs, custom blended tea. They have loose leaf herbal teas, popular flavors including anti-inflammatory Turkish apple and the ever-popular chai. You can visit them at the Farmers Market downtown on Saturdays or at reddragonherbs.net. Face off now, Stampede, centering pass blocked in front. Now Fanning opportunity on the shot right in front, and the Wanderers will skate it back out of the zone. With some speed, here's Marriott. Marriott up the near boards, around the net. Marriott tries to center it, but he got too deep, and the Stampede will look to break out. Kept in, though, by Schwenker. Schwenker fires one right out in front. Pennico has to go down and block that one away. Big rebound to the far boards, and not out. Wanderers keep it. And now finally, and a puck will go into the bench, and we'll get a stoppage of play with 16:20 to go in the period.
Stampede running around a little bit now. That might be because they're in a 2-0 hole. They're trying to figure out, maybe somebody's going to take somebody's going to take the puck and trying to go end to end or whatever to get them back into this game. A goal right now for the Stampede would be huge, and let them regroup a little bit.
It's easy to get out of your disciplined play when you fall behind like that. Everybody starts trying to do too much.
No question about it, and that's what it appears the last couple of shifts is happening in the Stampede. Everybody's trying to do a little bit too much. Stay with your game plan.
Stampede win the face-off. A hard around is out into center. And now a race for the puck. And that's 65, Dave Copeland, over skating it for the Stampede. Now he tries to center one back. It's knocked away. Wanderers able to break it out of the zone, but not fired right back in. It'll stay in, but the Wanderers control. That's number 22, Joe Brott, sending it hard across ice and out of the zone. Back to center now. Here's Adam Waters. Waters in for the Stampede, top of the faceoff circle. Waiting, taking a shot. He scores!
There's the goal they needed.
And he just went far side on Halston and beat her stick side there, and it's 2-1.
Well, that was just a nice goal. There's no question about it. I mean, he saw the angle. He went top shelf on the far side, went to the far post. Sam was cheating a little bit over to guard the near post, which is where she should be on that play. And there wasn't anything she could do about that when he just put it right over her shoulder. And he got some mustard on that one too, Patrick.
And it was very accurate too.
Yep,
and
nice it was.
Shot. Sometimes as a goalie, you just kind of have to tip your cap and say you got beat. And I think that's one of those situations. 14:40 to go now, period 2, and the Stampede's lead has been, or the Wanderers' lead has been cut in half. It's now 2-1. Stampede get their first goal of the season. It comes from Adam Waters, number 16. Now play deep in the Stampede end again here. Jacob Brott centers one now. Will be picked up there by Copeland. Kolpin loses control of it. Still at center now. Back into the zone come the Stampede. Kolpin into the corner looking for a shot. Right in on Halston's glove, and she will cover it for a whistle. And we'll get a face-off here deep in the Wanderers' end.
Yeah, technically that shot wasn't on net. It went a little wide on the near side, but the good news about that is it's on net. I mean, it's in the vicinity of the goal, and the old adage is throw it on net and good things happen.
That's
Fortunately
right.
For Sam, she was able to pounce on it and cover up right away and get the face-off.
Hannah Haas wins the face-off. Stampede keep it in now. Passing attempt off Samborski's skate, and he will skate back the other way. Samborski with speed, able to gather it in the Stampede end. Near side face-off circle. Samborski looking to backhand it. Has it go off his stick into the corner. Zach Murray for the Wanderers. Now behind the Stampede goal. There's a shot by Robinson from the top of the circle, stopped by Penico. Big rebound now, near side boards. Braden, shot out in front, blocked. Now back out to center is sent by the Stampede. Murray birding there, near his own blue line. Sets up, makes a cross-ice pass over to Samborski. Samborski, Deeks gets into the zone. Now another fake to the slot, but has the puck roll off his stick into the boards behind the net. Braden keeps at the blue line. Samborski. Centering pass is off Birding's stick before he could get much on the shot, and the puck will go wide of the goal.
It's a good shift for Murray Birding. The cross-ice pass was a smart one, and then to pinch in and take that shot.
Now a shot from Samborski goes behind the net. I think the puck must be up on the netting because we've got guys holding up their hands, and we're going to get a whistle. 12:25 to go, period number 2. Wanderers lead the Stampede 2-1.
Yeah, well, wherever it was, and I think it was caught up on the netting, the referee lost sight of it, so they blow the whistle on that.
Face off to the right of Penico. Won by Hannah Haas. Stampede looking to get it out. Right back to Haas at the face-off circle, and she will wrist it just over the blue line and out to center. Braden collects it there for the Wanderers. Now he loses it off his stick. Here's Quinn Merrill, wide of the net. Wanderers, plenty of guys in the area to knock it back out to center. Joe Price chases it down for the Stampede. Right in front of the benches, here's Price. Price stick handles it forward to DeCellis. DeCellis into the zone. Top of the circle. Shoots it deflected. Now opportunity rebound. Centering pass. No. Wanderers able to clear it out of immediate harm, and here they come back the other way.
Great centering pass by Merrill.
Now right at the blue line, Hannah Haas stands it up and keeps it from going into the zone. Fights it back to center. Braden backhands it into the zone. Joe Elmore for the Stampede behind his own goal. 11:15 to go, period 2. Stampede trail the Wanderers 2-1. Play at center now to Sellis, right in front of the Wanderers bench. Looking to go cross ice, now just passes it to himself. Moves up the far boards. DeCellis into the zone, toward the slot, stood up there, gains control of the puck again, though centering pass right out in front is just knocked away by the Wanderers. The puck goes all the way down. It's going to stop just short of an icing. Stampede able to get there and keep it from the Wanderers having an opportunity there, as they will come back the other way. Stampede around the goal there. Right out in front, but Matt Whip's able to wrestle that one back out to center. 10:25 to go, period 2. Shabak fires one out of his own zone, back to center. Now Whips right in front of us, up the near boards. Matt Whips Loses it off his stick, back to center now. Here's Tom Stovey. Stovey sends it in. Stampede behind their own goal. Setting up the play, Zach Lee. Lee reverses course. Now a pass is intercepted right out in front. Shot goes over the goal from Adam Sondag. Now Sondag fighting for it behind the net. Puck is loose. Stampede able to skate it out of trouble. Here's Chabak. Chabak out to center. Collision right at the center ice line, and we've got an arm up. We might have a penalty here.
We might have our first penalty of the year here.
Puck is loose, and the Wanderers touch, and that is going to be a penalty. As there was a hard collision right at center, right in front of the penalty boxes. It looks like they're going to get number 55, Dave Schwenker.
Well, Dave is no stranger to the penalty box. Let's see what the call is. 5 for interference.
I could buy that. So the Stampede will have the first power play of the CIDL season.
And congratulations, Dave Schwenker. You got the very first penalty ever drawn in the CIDL, and it's for interference.
What does he win, Pete?
2 minutes in the penalty box. A 2-minute vacation in the sin bin.
All right. Well, the Stampede win the face-off. They control it on the power play, but it's sent back down right in on Pennico. He's got to stop it out in front of him.
Well, this is a great opportunity right now for the Stampede to tie this thing up, too.
That is absolutely true. 2 minutes up on the board for interference for Schwenker. And the Stampede now into the zone. Trying to find it in his skate is Waters. Puck still in the Wanderers' end. Hard shot from the point is blocked amongst a massive humanities. Now another opportunity from Waters goes just wide of the goal. Halston down to block it. Now sent back deep by the Stampede. Carlisle.
Nice pinch by Zach Lee there, Patrick.
Into the corner. Scott Carlisle sends it back to the point. Shabak skates it to the top of the circle. Overskates it.
Oh, golly, that's not what Eric wanted to have happen.
And here comes Charlie Marriott back the other way shorthanded. Knocked away, though, by Zach Lee. And they will send it back in. This is going to go for an icing.
And that's not what Eric Chabak wanted to have happen either. You don't want to take an icing call when you're on the power play.
Especially
that's a big no-no.
With the running clock, that just kills.
Yeah, it does.
20 seconds of that power play right there.
Yeah. By the time they line up for this, there's going to be about 50 seconds left on this power play. But they've been pretty good about getting the puck down the ice in a hurry. Let's see what they can do.
45 on the power play. 7:35 to go. Period 2. Wanderers lead 2-1. Stampede with the 5-on-4. Oh, and now we're going to have
another one.
As he was tripped. That looked like David Kolpin was tripped right at center ice by Samborski. And they are going to get Dave Samborski, the captain of the Wanderers, Patrick Samborski.
Patrick Samborski, and arguably their best player is going to be in the box with arguably their best defenseman with a 5-on-3 for about 10 seconds after they drop this puck.
So a short 5-on-3 for the Stampede as they face it off to Halston's left. Hannah Haas will take the face-off and win it cleanly.
Nice
right back
job,
to the point.
too,
There's Joe Elmore. Elmore between the circles. Shot on goal. Steered aside by Halston. 2 seconds, now 1. 5-on-3 is over. Stampede continue to have a 5-on-4. Hannah Haas centering pass right out in front. Opportunity blocked. Out of the box, though. But there's another opportunity. Skips right over
just
the goal
over the
there.
top of the
Joe
net.
Elmore took a shot that hit something in front and ricocheted over the net. Hannah Haas in the corner battling for it there. Back to Brott. Brott, cross-ice pass over to Elmore. Elmore just inside the blue line. Sends it to Haas. Ricochets right out in front. Puck is loose. Scrum for it, and the Wanderers able to get it clear back to center. 1:35 to go on the 5-on-4. 6:20 to go in the period. Joe Price centers it back out to Hannah Haas. Hannah Haas with plenty of real estate. Skates it over the line. Haas reverses, sends it back to her teammate. That's number 96, Jacob Brott. Ricochets into the corner. Kept at the blue line temporarily, but Schwenker able to get it back out to center. Elmore at his own blue line, moves it ahead. Into the zone now for the Stampede. Right back out as Jeremy Sandy plays it out. Jacob Brott at center. Moves it ahead to Haas. Hannah Haas deflects it into the zone. Top of the circle, looking for a pass. Sends it cross ice. Knocked away there, and the Wanderers clear. 30 seconds to go in the power play. 5:30 in the period.
Hannah Haas has had a very good shift on this power play, setting some people up and making some good down-low passes.
She's been a real catalyst here in the last couple minutes. Now here come the Stampede again. Open, in, shot, loose in front. Oh, just over skating it is Allen. Now the puck is free, and the Wanderers able to gain possession, and they will be able to move it Not out of the zone, though, as Marriott loses it just before he skates it out. Now the puck comes back to center. The power play just about over. Puck is right in front of the penalty boxes, and we will have a whistle, and we're going to get another penalty at center ice as they're going to whistle David Kolpin for a penalty. Some sort of a collision with Joe Brott behind the play. I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I was watching the Stampede gain the zone with a couple seconds left on their power play.
I thought they got him for a cross-check.
Well, isn't this the way it goes? You have a brief 5-on-3. You have 4 minutes of concurrent penalty time, and as soon as it expires, your guy goes in the box. So let's see if this is going to be a game changer in favor of the Wanderers. They get up by 2. They're going to be hard to beat in the third, I think.
With this, with the clock getting down into the last half of this game, no doubt about it. The Wanderers, with their first power play, they lose the faceoff, and the Stampede able to just ice the puck here. DeCellis, though, on the forecheck, able to gather it first. DeCellis, short-handed, tries to go the wraparound. Puck still in. Andy Allen pinching deep here, short-handed. Allen behind the net. He tries the wraparound. It's knocked away. Wanderers looking to just get it out of their zone. Here's DeCellis. DeCellis 1-on-2, battles with it, takes a shot just off Halston's skate. Goes wide. Now it's Allen again. Short-handed. The Stampede are really battling here. They've got 3 guys in the zone. DeCellis in the corner. Battling there with Stovey. Puck back to the point, and it will clear the zone, but the Stampede short-handed are just eating up this power play. And we've got a delayed offsides here. Wanderers looking to move it here. Here's Samborski. That's actually number 24, Tom Stovey. Stovey, cross-ice pass over to Murray. Murray into the zone, but it's knocked right back out by the Stampede. Chabak behind his own goal. 45 to go on the power play. Chabak. Wanderers make a full sail change here. Now the Stampede send it all the way down. We got a whistle. I don't know why, because the Stampede are short-handed.
Yeah, I think that was an inadvertent whistle.
And now we're going to get a correction here.
Yeah, and this is the right call. If there is an inadvertent whistle that penalizes a team, it should come down to this end.
So with the clock ticking, the face-off will come into the Wanderers' end with 15 seconds to go on the power play for the Wanderers. Sellis facing it off with Robinson.
Now, I know some of the Wanderers are arguing that the face-off is at center ice, but that is in fact not the case anymore.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the official.
Yeah, they're going to go over and explain to them that this
clock is still running, though.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a new rule. Or it's an old rule that just has not been enforced with regularity. But in fact, since that penalizes the team that is trying to ice the puck on the penalty kill, they don't make the faceoff go all the way back down to their end. It comes here, and it doesn't even go to center ice for that matter. And I think one of the other things is they had to tell them that the Stampede still had to keep Dave Kolpin in the penalty box until the puck is dropped.
So the penalty is now over. Shot from the Stampede from the point from Zach Lee is stopped by Halston, and now we'll get another face-off to the right. Great job explaining that, Pete, because I think that was
I'm sure it's about as clear as mud to everybody watching after my explanation, but don't pay any attention to the ramblings of an old man. Sam, once again, a shot from long range, a hard shot by a guy by Zach, like the likes of Zach Lee, but she saw it, she saved it. She's had a whale of a game.
Play deep into the Wanderers' end now. Played back out to center. Here's Schwenker. Moves it all the way down. We're going to get another icing here with a minute to go in the period.
Jeremy Sandy was about a half stride away from picking that pass up, coming up out of the zone, and they would have had a nice 2-on-1, and the defenseman was leading Jeremy's way.
So last minute of play in the period here, 2-1. Wanderers lead. Face off deep in their end to Sam Halston's left. Waters and Robinson getting ready to face it off. Won by Waters. Now the puck sent cross ice by Merrill. Played for it in the corner there. Still up the boards. Dove able to keep now. Centering pass. He scores!
Nice
Quinn
job.
Merrill off a great pass from the boards. Beat Halston over the stick shoulder, and it's 3-1. Oh, 2-2.
Quinn Merrill, one of the new guys, and I've had the privilege of skating with Quinn in some of our scrimmages over the summer, and you knew that he was going to be a good player. Who did make that centering pass again?
You know, I think it might have been Adam Waters.
I think it was Adam Waters.
Because he was battling for it up on the boards, and just like that, the period is over, and we've got a 2-2 tie here going into the third.
Well, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, what are my talking points going to be during the break, Patrick? And it was going to be the 4 minutes of penalty time that the Wanderers were able to kill off. I can't say that's true now.
Yeah.
You give up a goal with about 3 seconds left of the period. That's a game changer. It's 2-2.
It is.
And
Anybody's game now.
Hey, listen, this is exciting stuff. Our first game in CIDL, we're tied 2-2, a well-played game going into the third. We can't ask for anything more than this, can we?
Without question.
Other than more FaceTime for us on D-League Radio TV.
Maybe next time.
Well, I slipped the cameraman a 20, but still, yes, Brad hasn't done anything over here to get us on. And I worked a lot on my – there we are. And I worked a lot on my hair today, too. So, and there's your playoff beard.
Oh, yeah. That's a permanent playoff beard. I will remind everybody that D-League Radio is brought to you by So Cherry Screen Printing and Sewing, your short-run garment decorating specialists. They can do custom jerseys or uniforms for any sport. They have no minimum order. You can order 1 or you can order 50.
And their handiwork is on the ice.
That's right.
Those are their jerseys.
They have a multitude of garment decorating options, whether it's screen printing, embroidery, or anything else you can think of. Options to fit any budget. They are the official outfitter of CIDL. We're also brought to you by Red Dragon Herbs Custom Blended Tea. They've got loose leaf herbal teas and teas from around the world. And as always, D-League Radio is brought to you by the Keg Stand, 3530 Westtown Parkway, the primary sponsor of D-League Radio, now in their third year of being the primary sponsor. 90 beers on tap, a complete listing of beers, a full menu of food, specials every day of the week, open till 2 a.m. 7 days a week. A great place to hang out, catch the big game with over 15 big screen TVs. They are the official sponsor of the CIDL, the official home of the new CIDL, and as always the home of D-League Radio, the Keg Stand.
You know, right before the period started, we panned over to Jeff Duncan, who seems to have wandered off again, and he's just roaming around the arena. We probably need to notify at least his wife that he's lost.
Activate his homing beacon.
Yeah, he has a chip that the veterinarian put in, so we'll need to use the GPS to locate him.
Meanwhile, on the ice, the Stampede off with a great opportunity just off the face-off, and now we'll have an icing by the Wanderers. As with the shortened third period, 18 minutes on the clock, we've played one already. Stampede with a great opportunity to take the lead early. And off the icing, they'll have a face-off to Rich Pennico's right.
Patrick, does the next goal win it, or?
You know, it very well could. This has not been a real high-octane game, but you never know. Sometimes you get those third periods, and all of a sudden, both offenses break out, so we'll see.
Well, some of the folks that have taken the summer off now have their legs underneath them going into the third period, too.
Very true. So Stampede able to keep off the face-off. Charlie Marriott, though, can't get it out. Stampede keep it in. Quinn Merrill, who just scored the tying goal moments ago. And here's Hannah Haas. Haas collects it at center into the zone. Off of Merrill. Now off the board, still in the zone. Back out to center, though, as Charlie Marriott backhands it. Collision right at center, 2 guys down. Puck still at center. Over skating it is Zach Murray for the Wanderers. Mark Braden able to play it into the zone and will go behind Rich Pennico in the Stampede goal. Played hard around the boards, not out. Shot from the top of the circle, blocked in front. Joe Elmore there, not out. Kept at the point by the Wanderers. Shot goes just wide of Pennico. Ricochets off the boards and now played up the near boards. Not out, here's Braden, keeps it momentarily. Now it squirts to center, and with some speed, here comes Quinn Merrill. Merrill canceled away, takes a shot that goes just wide of Halston into the far corner.
So far, Quinn Merrill is my Rookie of the Year candidate.
He's having a good start here.
He's had a great game.
He's definitely come on in the last few minutes, too. Delayed offsides there as the puck momentarily into the Wanderers' end. Played cross ice now by the Stampede. Merrill right at the blue line, able to play it in. Top of the circle, far side. Wanderers battling for it there. Puck still loose right along the goal line, just to the left of Halston. Pass sent to the near boards. Joe Price pinching in now right out in front. Hannah Haas can't get a shot off, and the puck will squirt back out to center. 14:50 to go in the third. 2-2 tie, Wanderers and Stampede. Stampede into the zone. Here's Price. Shot ricochets out in front. Now Schwenker in the corner. Over to Sandy. Sandy can't get it out now. It's backed out to center. Stampede have to clear the zone. Now just sending deep as the Stampede will go for a change. Wanderers change as well. 14:25 to go in the period. Here comes Robinson. Robinson into the zone. Now behind the goal, Joe Price. Price for the Stampede. Hard into the boards. Stampede looking to get it out. Zach Lee sends it out to center. Matt Whips plays it right in front of his own bench. Goes cross ice over to Sondag. Now here comes Birding. Birding into the zone. Tries to shoot it. Just deflected off Price. Price into the corner. Hard around off the high boards. Not out. Kept in. Collision right at the blue line there. Whips knocking down Scott Carlisle. Apologies all around. And the puck continues. Now Birding takes at the blue line. Shot goes just wide of Penteco. Stampede able to get it back out of the zone. Whips plays it there. Now the puck back to center. Stampede looking to move it ahead. Again played by Whips back in the Stampede end. Now here's Zach Lee. Zach Lee moves it ahead. Gets it to Allen. Allen top of the circle, leaves it for DeCellis. DeCellis takes a shot that goes right in on Halston. She goes down and blocks it. Rebound right out in front and is knocked away by the Wanderers, getting it out of trouble.
Lucky to clear that one out of harm's way.
That could have been trouble.
It sure could have been trouble right in front of the net.
Wanderers possess. Now Birding. Long pass just over the stick of Taylor, but he's able to chase it down in the corner, but we're going to have an icing before he's able to get to it, as Birding was on the other side of the center ice line when he made that pass.
Yeah, Sam, I think on that last one, she knocked it down in front and then kind of kicked it out straight out in front. And I think if she had that to do over again and an extra second to think about it, I think she might have pounced on it and forced the face-off rather than clear it out in front of her own net.
Probably would have been the higher percentage play.
Yes.
Now face-off now. Kept at the blue line by the Stampede. Far side face-off circle. Now comes free in the middle. Waters shot. Blocked in front. Schwenker now behind his own goal. Up the far boards. Kept at the blue line by Elmore. Shot goes into the face-off circle. Stampede looking to pounce on it. Shot goes in. He scores! I believe that was Andy Allen right from the circle. Took a shot. It hit something out in front and got behind Sam Halston. And the Stampede lead 3-2.
Wasn't this a 2-0 Wanderers game at one point?
I believe it was.
I believe it was. No quit in the Stampede. We're seeing that early on in the season.
3 consecutive goals by the Stampede, and they now lead 3-2 with 11:45 to go in the period.
Well, let's see how this plays out for the Wanderers now. They find themselves behind for the first time in the game.
Now they just need the equalizer to get a point out of this one. Play at center here. Samborski battling with Price. Samborski leaves it back to his D. 11:25 to go in the period. Plenty of time for the Wanderers to get the equalizer here. Austin Taylor into the zone. Bottom of the face-off circle, takes a hard shot that goes around the goal, and it will not be able to be kept at the blue line there, so the Wanderers have to clear. Joe Brott's dump-in was blocked off of a Stampede player, and now back out to center. Samborski with some room. Passes it into the zone. Now a shot stopped by Penteco. Rebound loose in front, but swept away by the Stampede. Now Stovey. Can't make a play on it and come back the other way is 87 Dove. Dove goes cross ice. Into the corner is Colpin. Colpin behind the net now. Braden, though, there for the Wanderers. Plays it up the far boards, kept by Joe Price at the line. Back into the corner, David Colpin. Colpin around the net, now into the near corner. Looks for the pass right out to the slot here. There's a shot that's blocked in front from Waters. And the puck will come clean back out to center. Now Samborski the other way in a breakaway. Samborski's in, nobody there. He takes a shot. He loses it off
he
his
lost
stick.
the handle on it.
He tried to go backhand and lost the puck and didn't even get a shot off.
Yeah, at least the first time he got the shot off and Rich came up big with the save. This time he lost the handle on it, looking for the equalizer.
That was a golden opportunity missed there by the Wanderers. Puck back out to center now. The Stampede possess. Here comes Kolpin into the zone, top of the circle. Kolpin has it go off his stick. 2 Wanderers there to cancel him. Now it's Dove. Dove tries to get a shot off. He's knocked off the puck momentarily. And now Braden for the Wanderers will just send it around the boards. Kept there and sent it right on goal. Empty net and unable to get a shot off where the Stampede. The puck was open, and now we'll have an icing as the Wanderers just fire it down the ice.
That was a goal, yes, a golden opportunity indeed. That whole side of the net was open right there for Jeremy Dove. He just couldn't get it out from underneath his skates and get himself squared to the net to get the shot off. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-goal lead for the Stampede.
So with 9:15 to go in the third period, the Stampede with the 3-2 lead, face-off deep in the Wanderers' end, but it is knocked right back off the face-off, and I think we're going to have another icing here. Oh, they're going to wave that off. Shabak, the captain of the Stampede, back to play it in the far corner, sends it all the way down, and they will whistle this one for an icing, so the Wanderers will get a face-off deep in the offensive zone.
Yeah, break for the Wanderers there on the icing call.
Looked like the referee thought about waving it off before making the call. So with 8:45 to go in the third, Wanderers get an offensive zone face-off here to Halston's right. Robinson against Haas. Won by Haas, but Robinson comes up with the puck. Off the stick, kept at the blue line there. Into the corner. Shabak can't get it up. Centering pass goes off the skate of Hannah Haas. Now Robinson, top of the circle, takes a shot, goes right off the post. Robinson beat Pennico with the shot, but it hit the base of the post.
Goalie's best friend, the goalpost.
Sure was there. Schwenker all the way down at the other ice, plays it for the Wanderers, back to Robinson. Shabak at center now, moves it ahead. Shabak dances around Robinson, but can't get into the zone with it. Now Robinson into the zone. Now is Marriott. Marriott shot in on goal, stopped right out in front.
Well, the Stampede smartly had 4 guys back in the zone to defend that time with the 1-goal lead. That's good hockey.
As we get into the crunch time of this game, you would assume the Stampede will play a little bit more conservatively to keep the lead.
Yeah, they will. And the other thing is the Stampede have a number of players back from last year's Stampede team too, so they have a little chemistry, the edge in chemistry coming into the game.
Now centering pass right out in front. Halston able to get the glove on it and hold it as the Stampede had an opportunity to make it a 2-goal lead there. Face off to Halston's left. Both teams making a change here.
Well, I'm not keeping track of the shots on goal and saves and all, just kind of in my head, but I have to think that the Stampede have outshot the Wanderers 2-1 in this game and certainly had the better scoring opportunities other than the 2 breakaways by Patrick Zamborski. My mouth is frozen up here. It's so cold in the rink today. Sorry, Patrick.
They've also had a significant advantage in attack zone time as well, and that's been consistent from the start of the game. Here comes the Wanderers back into the zone. That was Sondag, sends a cross-ice backhand pass that's intercepted by 61 Andy Allen. Allen behind his own goal, now waiting. Allen just sends it back out to center. Goes all the way down the ice. No icing here. Carlisle into the corner, centers one. Nobody there yet for the Stampede, but DeCellis is able to gather it near the far circle. DeCellis centers one there. The Wanderers will just fire it back down the ice, and this will go for an icing. 6:10 to go in the third. Stampede continue to lead 3-2.
Well, down by 1, there's plenty of time, but the Stampede are going to have to put some pressure on. They're probably going to have to start cheating one of those defensemen into the zone because the Wanderers are, because the Stampede are obviously dropping a forward back, and they're defending with 3, if not 4 people back in the zone already to sit on that 1-goal lead.
Stampede win the face-off. Andy Allen has it go off the stick and back out to center. Sent right back in by Elmore. Delayed offsides. Schwenker. Still a delayed offsides. Now they clear the zone. Schwenker with plenty of time to skate now. Just moves it ahead. He'll just send it right in, and it goes just wide of Pennico. We'll have another icing here, as that was an ill-advised passing attempt there.
Yeah, not exactly what they drew up on the chalkboard there for that clearing attempt out of the zone. But with 5 minutes left and some firepower on this team, I wouldn't be surprised to see them tie it up. But they're gonna have to be able to break it out of their zone better than that, certainly.
So Face off to Halston's left. Stampede able to corral the puck. In the corner now. Wanderers looking to get it out. Ricochets off the skate and stays in.
There's that
Clearing
trouble with the
attempt.
breakout again.
Right out in front. Stampede unable to get a stick on it. It goes into the near corner. Now centering attempt right out in front. But right there is Schwenker to make a play on it and keep an opportunity from David Colpin. Now,
and here we go.
Here goes Samborski again on a breakaway with the guy behind him. He takes it back and he scores! Samborski this time.
Third time's the charm, Patrick.
Able to
Third
deliver.
time is the charm, buddy.
He went backhand and he beats Penteco 5-hole, and this game is tied.
Well, that was a textbook breakout drill right there too. That sometimes breakaways just happen. They're a fluke. The puck bounces a certain way, goes over a defenseman's stick or a bad pinch. That time they executed a breakout, and Patrick has some wheels, and that's the third opportunity for him, and he converted.
He had Joe Elmore right behind him, but he was able to fend him off just long enough to get to that backhand and put it right where he wanted to. 4 minutes to go, 3-3 tie. And now we're going to have an icing right off the face-off, and so the Wanderers get an offensive zone face-off here. 3:45 to go in the third. Very entertaining first game of the CID.
Yeah, I'm thrilled that the game is as even as it is, as well played as it is, and we've only had a couple of penalties in the game.
Yeah, and not too many of late. Now there's a shot right off the face-off that goes just wide. Murray Birding trying to get the lead goal here.
Murray Birding has very quietly had himself a solid game too. He's played it, and he's a veteran. He knows where to be on the ice and what to do.
Now here's Marriott. Over to Braden. Now it's intercepted, though, by Adam Waters. Back out to center, delayed offsides here. Wanderers have to clear the zone. Here's Shabak. Deep in his own goal. Zone. Sends it back out to center. Played there by Copeland. Now it's Waters into the zone. Knocked away, though, by the Wanderers. And here comes Charlie Marriott. Marriott 1-on-2. Birding joining late. Marriott pushed off the puck, and Sam Halston will just go down and cover that one. With 2:45 to go here in the period, 3-3 tie, Wanderers and Stampede.
Golden opportunity right here with the face-off deep in the Stampede zone. This is how important face-off wins can be right now.
Robinson against Hannah Haas. Hannah Haas able to win it and clearing the zone with the Stampede. Opportunity to keep there, but went over the stick of Joe Brott. Brott back in to get it, goes a hard around, but that's not going to get out of the zone. Now Zach Lee keeps it for the Stampede. Shot goes just off of Halston's stick as he had a lot of empty net to shoot for there. Into the corner. Centering pass right at Hannah Haas's feet. Robinson back into the corner. Now moved. Here comes Robinson with some speed. Wanderers into the goal zone. This is actually number 55, Schwenker. Schwenker, he scores!
Back and forth. Dave Schwenker, the veteran, rushing the puck up the ice, throw it on the net. What happens?
Good things happen.
Good things. That wasn't a shot. That was a centering pass.
That's right.
And it just went off the back of Rich's pads and in the net.
So with just under 2 minutes to go here in the third, the Wanderers take a 4-3 lead, and the Stampede suddenly need to get the equalizer.
Well, now we're going to see if the Stampede can be in mid-season form, because they're probably going to have to pull their goalie, and without the benefit of practice and knowing what to do and who's going to go, let's see how well they are prepared to handle a situation like this. And now would be a good time to pull the goalie with the face-off deep in the Wanderers.
Minute 41 to go.
Penteco Rich is out above the hash marks already.
But he's ready to go off the face-off.
Oh, and he'll go too. Rich will make the call if nobody else will.
And controlled by the Stampede, centering attempt. Penteco starting to skate away. Now he's coming
And there he goes.
And just like that, the puck goes all the way down. That is not going to be an icing. Now they're going to whistle it. Looked like they could have said that there was an opportunity to play that. But at any rate, we're going to have a whistle now.
Now they're going to make Rich go back because the player came out before Rich had crossed the blue line.
Okay.
Once the goalie crosses the blue line, when you're pulling your goalie, once the goalie crosses the blue line, he has to complete that play. He has to go to the bench. Otherwise, it's a penalty. He can't cross back over.
Now off the face-off here, Samborski just going to try to kill some time. Takes it down into the corner, keeping Penteco in the net. Still with it. He's defended by two guys, but hangs onto the puck for quite a while. still behind the Stampede goal. Now there's an opportunity off the side of the net. Wanderers keep the pressure on. Adam Sondag. Sondag dispossesses it, centers one. Ricochets off a couple Stampede player. Now a breakout pass goes all the way down. This is going to die just shy of being iced, and DeCellis able to skate to it. DeCellis makes a move around the goal. Now Penico's leaving the net. 50 seconds to go in the game. Wanderers able to gain possession of the puck, but not out. Kept there. Extra attacker on for the Stampede. 40 seconds to go. Shot ricochets into the corner. Kolpin behind the net. Puck deep in the Wanderers' end now. Opportunity right at the goal line. Puck still buried deep in the corner now. Samborski tries to clear it. It deflects and stays deep. Samborski sends it off one of his own players. And now, third time, we'll finally be able to get it out. 18 seconds to go in the game.
Time for one last rush.
Stampede have to hurry. Here's DeCellis into the zone. Gives it over to Elmore. Elmore, face-off circle. Shot goes in. Ricochets clean into the corner. Now Kolpin sends it cross ice.
Nice centering pass.
And that will do it, and the game is over.
What a game we saw for the opening game, huh? 4-3. How many lead changes?
By virtue of a late fluky goal by Dave Schwanker, the Wanderers take the first game in CIDL history from the Stampede 4-3. As you've said, Pete, very well played hockey game.
Yeah, I'm really surprised that the game was, for everybody coming back off a summer break, that the game was as tight as it was and as well played as it was and as even as it was.
Absolutely. A couple lead changes, a 2-goal lead early in the game for the Wanderers, but the Stampede able to come back and actually take a lead momentarily, 3-2. Wanderers fight back from that, tie the game, and then win it late.
Hey, listen, our first CIDL game becomes an instant classic. How about that?
Let's hope not. I don't ever want to have to hear this one again. Like I said, broadcasters are still in preseason form.
Yeah.
We don't get an exhibition season.
No, we don't get an exhibition season. No. Although we did work the draft party, so we got our voices halfway in shape.
That's true. At least we have that.
A little different than calling games, though.
So that'll just about do it here for our first game of the day. The Wanderers again beating the Stampede 4-3. A reminder that D-League Radio is brought to you by Socherry Screen Printing and Sewing. They are your short-run garment decorating specialists. They can do custom jerseys, uniforms for any sport, original art screen printing for any occasion, and company functions, school outings, family fun events, and more. They have no minimum order. You can do 1, you can do 50. A multitude of garment decorating options, whether it's screen printing, embroidery, or anything else you can think of, and options to fit any budget. The official outfitter of the CIDL, Socherry Screen Printing. You can check us out on the web at socherry.com. You can also like them on Facebook. D-League Radio also brought to you by Red Dragon Herbs Custom Blended Tea. They have loose leaf herbal teas from around the world. Popular flavors include anti-inflammatory, Turkish apple, and the ever-popular chai. Visit them at the Farmers Market downtown on Saturdays.
Just a disclaimer on the Red Dragon tea. It has been known to produce patriotic dreams, extreme conservatism, and on rare occasions, dwarfism. But it's great for what else ails you.
So read the fine print.
No, it's good stuff.
You can also visit them at reddragonherbs.net. A custom tea blend is a great gift idea for people that like to receive gifts. D-League Radio is also, as always, brought to you by the Keg Stand, located at 3530 Westtown Parkway in West Des Moines. They have over 90 beers on tap. New tappings every week, a complete listing of beers. They feature a beer menu and a beer board. Full menu of some of the best food in town, and they have specials all day, Monday through Friday, open till 2 a.m., 7 days a week. A great place to hang out with friends, catch the big game on one of the 15 big screen TVs. The Keg Stand is the official sponsor of the CIDL. They have given literally billions to the league over the years.
Owner, operator, and my boss, Ryan Greeting, the most generous man in all of amateur hockey. Go see him.
So, as always, the official home of the new CIDL, and as always, the home of D-League Radio, the Keg Stand. I'd like to thank everybody for listening, watching today. Once again, the final score for today's game, the Wanderers 4-3 and the Stampede 3. That's all, and stay tuned for the game
Patrick,
later
congratulations. The first one is in the books. Brett DeBruin, our cameraman, thank you, buddy. Nice job, and a pleasure, everyone.